G'day folks, here we are again. Christmas is pretty much done and dusted. I thought I'd actually just do a video during the week and put it up for you guys, just because I've had a few days off. Yeah, so here in Australia it is very warm at the moment, which I suppose probably seems a bit weird to you guys if you're living in the northern hemisphere. And just checking out the weather app on my phone. Currently it's 38 degrees Celsius, so I don't know, I guess that's around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, so it's pretty warm. So I've got the air conditioner going, so you may hear that in the background. Anywho, enough about that. So I'm actually back in my survival world. I've done a few creative builds, but I wanted to get back into survival. I wasn't sure what to use for this build, but tough seemed like a good way to go. Unpopular opinion, I actually quite like it. It's easy to mine, and for the build that I'm doing at the moment, it's perfect, I think, because I'm doing a giant fish for my base, and I think it kind of looks a little bit like scales, I suppose. I ended up mining about 3 large areas of tuff. About 15 stacks, I reckon. I got a bit jack of villagers actually constantly coming and sleeping in my bed in my village base, so I've decided that I'll do my giant anglerfish as my base, just a little bit away from the village, far enough away so that I don't get hassled by villagers. I can actually put a link to the original tutorial in the description of this video if you want to have a go at building a giant anglerfish. It's really quite simple. There's, it's not a lot to it. If you want to have a base with a difference, why not have a go? I had plenty of netherrack left over from my last stint to the nether, so I figured that that would look quite good for the mouth. I may actually go back a little bit later on and just shape it a little more, because it is very straight up and down, which, makes it a simple build, but I'd like it to look a bit more rounded. When I did this build originally, I actually was doing it on Xbox 360 version, so that was actually legacy, so pre-bedrock, so I didn't have dripstone, so it looks so much better with dripstone teeth anyway. This guy's quite a good size really, so I think I'll have no problem fitting everything in. I've just got to organise where I want to put my storage and all that sort of stuff. I'm just going to show the building of the fish in this episode and just show you what it looks like with pretty much nothing in it. And hopefully the next video I can show you what the base looks like set up inside. When I actually started building this, I wasn't really sure how high to do it in the swamp, and so I built the whole base of it, which is the floor, I guess you'd say, and I had done it too high, and he kind of looked like he was floating above the water, which didn't look right, so I had to actually demolish all of that and start again, which was a bit of a pain, but anyway. Yeah, so I didn't bother showing all that. So here I'm just sort of finishing the top of the mouth. I didn't get footage of me putting the teeth in, unfortunately, so but you will see what it looks like with the teeth done. So this is just going along the back now, and then I've put his fin in. Here I'm working on, I don't know what you call it, but it's like the lure of the anglerfish, or the lamp. When I did this the first time, I didn't have chains either, so the chains looked really good on the lantern part of the anglerfish. The only thing being, I did actually try a lantern here and found that it just looked a little bit too small. Yeah, the proportions weren't quite right, so I ended up using shroom light, and I will actually, I think, do it in glowstone. Anyway, this is how he turned out, and I was pretty happy, really. And yeah, that you can see there the shroom lights. So I'm really happy with how the dripstone looks, and I love the fact that you can keep adding to them to make them larger. And it just looks really good, and I like that gaping more. The thing I really like about dripstone is the fact that it drips, and I think especially for this build it kind of looks more menacing. The red interior part of the mouth isn't part of the tutorial that I originally did, but yeah, that was a bit of just an add-on. But yeah, so heaps of room, and I think I will certainly be able to get everything in that I need to get in. Anyway, so that's it for today, and I hope you had a really nice Christmas. Look after yourselves and have a lovely New Year's as well, and be safe. And yeah, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.